The sun is shining, it's a new dawn, it's a beautiful day. Those two factors in mind, let's get this vlog started, and welcome to Two Peas in a Pod.
Big laughs, that's what we do. From gaming to gardening, we'll share with you. Life's better together as two peas in a pod. Why don't you come along too? Why don't you come along too?
In today's vlog, we've got something a little bit different for you guys. Today, we are going to be changing one of Robyn's Libre 2 sensors. Now, this is something that is constantly used to monitor Robyn's bloods. There's a little video playing here, hopefully, of how that's kind of, looked at throughout the day. And we're going to show you guys how we change it. I think it'll be quite interesting for people to see. Look who's finally decided to join us. There we go. That's better lighting. Don't you look pretty? You look very nice. Yeah, so we are going to change Robyn's sensor. Now, if my fabulous assistant would like to show what they...
Whoops. Today, I'm going to be changing my Libre 2 sensor, which looks like this. It's a bit difficult to see, but yeah, it's been on for about 2 weeks. It needs to come off soon. It's got like 9 hours left on it. Yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about the sensor. Comes in this box. This one is actually being discontinued, and then I will be moving on to the Libre 2 Plus sensor. The sensor comes in this little, I don't know what you want to call it, like a little tub, little pot with a protective seal on it. This is the applicator, and what you do is you just take the peely thing off, press it in, and then apply it to your arm. We will show you that a little bit later. I have to go to the doctor's today because I've been feeling really, really tired. I've been asleep on and off for like 2 weeks. Yeah, not fun. I'll let you know how I get on with that.
I'm now going to take off Robyn's Libre 2 sensor. And the reason why I'm not recording this is because she will scream her little head off. Okay, so it's now time to change Robyn's Libre 2. I've already taken the other one off. It's in here. And we're going to put together the applicator and also the sensor. The sensor's in this part here. And this is the applicator. So I'm just going to switch this around and then we'll show you.
Okay, so we have the sensor here. I'm just going to peel this off. Okay. So, got that ready. Unscrew the applicator. I'm not going to, there's a needle in here, so I'm not going to show that if I actually get it off. So that's the part that goes in your arm. So we have to line up this line here with this here, and then we push it in. There we go. And pull it out, and sensor's not in there anymore.
Robyn's now put the needle and everything into the applicator and the actual sensor is ready. What we're going to do is we need to make sure to aim for Robyn's muscle. So if Robyn lifts her arm up, normally we aim for around here on the arm. I don't know as to why, it's just what our midwife told us that we need to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this one. She does currently have some sticky residue on there. And we're going to change the camera angle. 1 second. So you get the applicator with the sensor on. Robyn lifts her arm up. I'm going to go just above where the last one was. Every time you change the sensor, you have to alternate each arm. So we're going to go for this one here, just above the old glue. So this is the old glue. So this is about 4 weeks old now. So it's now going to go onto here, which is just above it. Not too sure if anyone can actually see that.
What about this?
As you can see here, Robyn's got some already done glue. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick this just slightly above. And then I'm going to get her to tense her muscle slightly. And then normally I count down from 3, but I do it on 2. So we're just going to push, and it's on Robyn's arm. And then just give it a little bit of a wiggle off, like that. And then I normally just put my finger around the sensor, and now that looks like that. That's like a spring-loaded thing in there. The needle is in there, hidden now. So pop that back on top of the applicator pad. So now it's currently fully in her arm. and ready to go. Okay, so normally with these sensors, they are quite fiddly. If you knock it, if it gets sort of like ever so slightly wet or anything like that, it often does what's called like the glue kind of comes around, like it comes around, comes off. So what we normally do is we normally add like a dressing, which is called a soft pour dressing over the top, just to stop Robyn having.
It's just in case if I catch it on clothes or anything.
Yeah.
It will kind of prevent that.
Pop this on here like this.
It's just a
prevention
measure, isn't it?
Okay, and now I'm going to leave Robyn to show you what she does once she gets a new sensor.
So as you can currently see on my phone, it says signal loss on the Libre link. I'm going to ask Ryan to kindly scan my sensor, or I will do it. Okay. So it now says new sensor found. Starting a new sensor will end the sensor that you're currently using. Would you like to start a new one? Yes. Oh, it's asked me to scan again. Sensor will be ready in an hour's time. So the great thing about the Libre sensor is that it will alert me on my phone when my blood sugars go too high or too low. So I can act accordingly. If my blood sugars go too low, it will alert me and I can have some sugar babies. Jelly babies. Sugar babies. It's not what I meant. So yeah, it will alert me. I can have some jelly babies and that will help bring my blood sugars back up to a normal level. Because if they go too low, I can become very ill. If my blood sugars go too high, for example, if they go up to like 18, 20, if you're a diabetic, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, I would probably have to do a correction shot of insulin, fast-acting insulin.
I'm just hopping in here to add something to what Robyn was saying about the insulin. When we first were told that Robyn needed insulin just to kind of help her get along a bit, because obviously your HbA1c needs to be at 42 or below to be able to safely conceive and have a pregnancy. At the start, when we first started, was 125, which she was getting 25 and plus every single day.
Yeah.
I am going to be completely honest, I'm not too sure how she survived, because it was like that for a good 6 months, maybe plus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I then spent hours and hours once we got together searching stuff and looking up diabetes and all stuff like this, because believe it or not, this lovely woman decided not to tell me for 4 weeks that she was diabetic. So I took her to a date on a dessert shop, brought her dessert, brought her a bunch of sweet stuff. We enjoyed a bunch of pizza and some, just the lavish lifestyles of the first dating escapades. And 4 weeks in, she goes, "Oh yeah, by the way, I'm diabetic." Oh, thanks for that, Robyn. That's great to know. So, you need to make sure that if you're ever with anyone, if they've got diabetes, make sure they tell you. Because no word of a lie, 4 weeks of just being like, oh yeah, let's have some sweets, and let's enjoy some alcohol, some snacks. And it took her to need to go to hospital to be able to tell me, oh, by the way, I have type 2 diabetes.
I do apologise.
Now, that weren't the best situation ever, but it was our situation, and now I have to help Robyn, because I've done so much research into type 2 diabetes, type 1 diabetes as well, that, believe it or not, family now come to me for advice on diabetes if they need it. And it's often overlooked because some people sit there and go, okay, well, type 2 diabetes is because of the fact that you eat too much crap. That's not the case. Type 2 diabetes can be lifestyle, can be, yes, eating a bunch of absolute rubbish, but also as well, how Robyn got type 2 diabetes was that she was given a medication that actually raised her blood sugars enough that caused her to then be diagnosed with diabetes, which in turn was a bit crap. And Now she has to suffer with that for the rest of her life. But yet she's still on that tablet. So we haven't really done much for today, and I do apologise that this vlog is going to be quite short. There is one thing that I wanted to say. I just wanted to thank everyone on the feedback from my last vlog. And I also wanted to thank Mazzy, which is Robyn's sister. You should know her from the Travel Trolls. I'll link them below. She's the one that's kind of been, essentially not giving us advice, but kind of boosting our spirits, because we've tried this channel several times throughout the many years that we've been together. And we've gone from that couple gaming to, separate channels, and now we've done this joint channel of Two Peas in a Pod. And we're kind of wanting to fill a void with regards to like type 2 diabetes and advice and stuff like that, as well as also vlogs and games and stuff. That's also more to come as well. But moving on from what I'm saying rather than rambling, yeah, we just want to say thank you to everyone, because I know 30 views isn't a lot, but it's a lot to us when our videos used to get 2 views, 3 views within a week, and it was kind of insane. Okay, so that's it from us too. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We've just sat and edited the vlog, and we're going to upload it now. So peace.
Don't forget to click subscribe to join the pod.